Hey everyone, I did not take the stuff. I just decided to roll another episode. My daughter was here in between. It's Saturday morning, and usually when she comes in, recording time is over. There's an AFAT key. And an interrogation. I don't know what that is for. Is there anything I missed in here? What's the key for? There was nothing locked. I didn't see anything, did I? Did I miss something? Oh. That's just for the entrance on the other side. Ridiculous. Okay, anyways. So we need to go back to the visitor center. Can I fast travel there? It's Cappy's treehouse. No, of course I cannot. Kind of. I think that's the entrance. Yeah, so my daughter was in here, and normally I have to end my recording sessions when she does. But in this particular case, she was really nice. She was like, "No, I'm gonna chill out in my room a little bit, and you can just, you know, keep on recording." And since I rarely get the time, as you all know if you followed this channel, I took this opportunity. Thank you. All right, so. Into the visitor center. And we should be able unlock the door. There you go. Unlocking door. Yes. Or do I need to go back? Yep. Now it's open. And I'm in. Deactivate the malfunctioning cloning facility. That does sound easy enough. I bet it's not. Actually, I wanted to check something here. I'm playing on hard. So I know that, because, you know, I'm doing some reading in between, I know that I'm way beyond the levels that you need for Nuka World. So my question is, should I just up the difficulty? But situations like this make it painfully clear to me that if I would go to very hard and I have a, you know, like a frame issue like this one, I would probably be screwed. How many of these things might be in here? What do you reckon? I can hear one more. Or at least I can hear something. Should we just open the door? Like that? So what we got? Oil can, shotgun shells, some... Oh, like red away? That's useful. And the whiskey. Some psycho. Some more psycho. Blood packs. Yes, please. A stim pack. There's the medical journals. I will take those. The question is, can I...
This is Dr. Darren McDermott, last known survivor of the Safari Adventure Replication Facility, modified the Nuka Gen replicator. By the source of the very same device Nuka World was using to create its animal tissue sample from a cow. As I was able to replicate a viable clone, I consumed it as the Nuka Gen replicator contains to function to create.
I need to listen to this outside, if at all.
It's been so long, a decade forgotten what he looked like. Maybe even a century or more, hasn't it? Has it been so long? Continue recording later.
Shut up. Okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the voice over doesn't really work with the frame thing. It's about 1 a.m. I just received a strange message via phone that I'm needed at the Angry Anaconda construction site to assist with an escaped animal that has been injured. I swear, those security guys need to be more careful with our specimens. Last time this happened, not only did one of the escaped buffalo end up with a broken leg, but the other died when security had a wrong dosage of the tranquilizer darts. I'll report my findings in my next entry. Oh wait, that's the other way around this time. Oh, damn it. So that's Dr. Hines' last message. And then he was kidnapped. I think I drank a little too much last night when ringing in the new year. Woke up right next to the NukaGen replicator's main terminal, and a program was running. It looks like I was trying to sequence an anteater with 16 giraffe-type legs, scales, 4 eyes, and 2 tails. Amusingly, even in my inebriated, that's the word, I will need to look that up, another one, inebriated state, I've created a fairly viable specimen sequence that could possibly work. I don't think an animal would live very long, but my scientific curiosity says I should give it a try. I'll have to consult with Dr. McDermott. Oh god. Those damn AFAT idiots are at it again. It's only been a few weeks since they vandalized my Corvega by filling it with manure. That's funny, by the way. And the security department assured me that would be the last time they were allowed anywhere near Nuka World. However, I arrived at the facility today to find "Stop the Torture" painted across the security door. I don't know why these morons think we're torturing animals. Anything that we need to dispose of in the laboratory is dealt with in a swift and rather humane manner. So they're killing the animals. Okay. Thanks to McDermott's help, I've been able to isolate the segmentation issue I've been having with PBO41. The polar bears on the last segment kept coming out of NukaGen replicator inside out and then exploding. Ugh. I assume this was due to an incorrect sequence, but I've never seen such a violent reaction from a specimen before. It was actually a rather spectacular result, strictly from a scientific point of view. You're a sick person. I've had my third request for a budget increase denied due to resources being diverted to the Project Cobalt I'm hearing so much about. I hope Brett Burton realizes that Safari Adventures isn't just an amusement park. It's also home to several hundred living and breathing organisms which have unique food, water, and environmental requirements. I've asked for more information on Project Cobalt, but I'm continually met with denials. For all the trouble it's worth, this project better produce something big. Yeah, it did. And I'm not sure it's a bad thing that you got your budget requests denied, because you seem to be a very sick person. Power relay coil, huh? Okay. What else we find? There is another terminal that we can have a look at. Yeah, and I can hear that. Dr. McDermott. Alright. 2, 9, 17. So I would say this way. It's been decades now and my metamorphosis continues. My body is changing, adapting to radioactive fallout in the air. Instead of my organs shutting down and my life being slowly drained away, my body is fighting back. My skin has thickened and become heavily wrinkled, as if it's attempting to resist the radiation rather than allow it to penetrate my body. Rather than be horrified by the changes, I've decided to study them to learn more about the effects this has having on the human body. Perhaps I'll use the data from these studies to find a cure one day, but for now, I'm just happy to be alive. He had the same situation like the guys in the Kitty Kingdom, and he realized that, but not that there were people in the Kitty Kingdom? That's strange. How long has it been since the bombs fell and transformed me into this withered up husk of a man? I can't even remember how much time has passed. I've started talking to myself aloud now. I think this loneliness is finally getting to me. I haven't seen a friendly human in such a long time. I've almost forgotten what it's like. Trying to concentrate on work is getting more and more difficult. Maybe it would be better if I ended it all now. But then I ask myself, who would protect this laboratory from those that would seek to misuse its gifts? I suppose I have no choice. One of the 2 backup reactors of the laboratory died today. That leaves a single generator to run the facility's power. If that last reactor goes down, I may have to consider destroying the NukaGen replicator and abandoning the laboratory. Even though I could have already done this a long time ago, I realized that this machine could possibly be the last of its kind on Earth. Let's not bring that up with the what are they, Brotherhood guys, right? Even though I could have already blah blah blah. Okay, Meaning this could be mankind's only hope for repopulating the Earth with animals, returning the ecosystem to normal once conditions. I don't think that's possible anymore. On the surface are suitable for a habitation. Okay. While foraging for food and supplies today, I stumbled across the remains of an astonishing biological specimen. It was a humanoid in appearance, but much larger. It had greenish-colored skin and roughly human features. It appeared to be wearing clothing and had been recently killed by what looked like bullet wounds. After dragging it back to the laboratory, I began an extensive examination. My conclusions was that this was a genetic mutation from a human. Oh, he found a supermutant. I can only hope that whatever caused this remarkable mutation can be extracted and used for my own experimentation. I'm entering it into the record sample Q334. My attempts at creating the Deathclaw continue. I have the correct samples of Jackson Chameleon and the American Alligator in the mix, but keeping sample Q334 stable continues to elude me. If I intend to create a guardian creature for safari adventures, it has to be able to listen to and comprehend my commands. I was hoping the brain cells from Q334 would do the trick, but I've seen the failure after failure. I hesitate to throw the switch and see what happens. What if I can't control it? What if it ends up attracting more attention to the park? I think I'll check the sequence a few more times just to be sure. Okay, so he tried a super mutant brain to... That's not going to fail at all, is it? He wanted to use the super mutant brain to make sure that his Deathclaw is semi-intelligent. How do I open this? Oh, that's the terminal. Wait. Didn't open? Hang on. Open the door. I had this... Remember, I had the same issue. I had the same issue. Yeah, it's still locked. Why is it still shown locked? That's not helpful, because... Well, let's go this way then first. Maybe I can just open it from the other side? I hope so. There's a Deathclaw in here. I can actually smell it. I'm just kidding, I can't. But this is where I would place it, because it just makes sense to have it here. Shit. That was the point from where I wanted to... From where I wanted to... Whoa, it's two, shit. Are they fighting? Wait, are they fighting each other? No, they're not. Okay, I killed one. Freaking. So wait, let me just take a quick med-X just to make sure, you know. Where is it? Wait, up here. They're both dead. Alright. Okay.
We're splitting all that, right?
Yeah, calm down, buddy. I wanted to hide up here and potentially shoot at the Deathclaw. I did not expect one to be there. That was a nice twist. Okay, let's see what else we find. This is usually, the red one is usually symbolic for the end of it. Yeah, I'm carrying too much. It's fine. I will, pass some of this stuff to McCready in just a second. Just want to make sure that I find the right computer consoles. I'm not sure why they would have a cake pan down here, but, whatever. Alright, so... There's another fusion core. Nice. Will we find the remains of Dr. McDermott? That's one of the key questions that I need answered. This guy had a lot of mentats, by the way. Some aluminum canister. There's a Nuka-Cola Quantum. Let's go over here. 800 Nuka tickets. Some nice cement. I'll take that. And I'll take the fusion core. I used so many fusion cores in the Kitty Kingdom.
Anytime you want me to carry some of that valuable gear you're
Yeah,
lugging?
you will get your shot, my friend. You will get your shot. Okay. That's the, I think that's the cloning facility. I will take the journal. I don't want to use it right now. Let's see what happens. System status active. Program history before we deactivate it. So 7GC, let's start with the oldest one. Subject survived incubation period but exhibited extreme levels of ionization radiation. The contamination makes the subject too dangerous for command recognition patterns. Sample remitted to incinerator. Next attempt will adjust formula mixture with from sample Q334 and will provide better shielding from for the segmentation chamber. Okay. What's next? Subject failed to survive the incubation period. Cellular breakdown occurred within 1 hour of sequencing. Sample remitted to incinerator. Sample attempt will adjust formula mixture from sample 334. Subject has survived the incubation period, but appears to be highly volatile and aggressive state. Infusion of command recognition patterns appears impossible. Recommend reanimation of subject and resequencing after study period of isolation. Sample Q334 continues to be unstable and unpredictable. Yeah, well, that's what supermutants are. My friend, you don't play around with that. Oh, wow. This guy had some serious, you know, the big iron on his head. Take the quantum, and I take all the glass, obviously. What is this? Escape tunnel? Don't tell me this is not working. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, at least it was unlocked. Okay, that's just another exit to Nuka World. I don't want to take it just yet. I want to close down this facility before. Disable. Oh, there's... I need to kill the remaining gator claws. Okay. And I just could create new ones. Oh, shoot. There they are. Right here. Where's your head? Where's your head? Oh shit, I don't have. Okay, where is my Nuka Quantum? It's right there. Ouch. That hurt. The quest instruction deal with Sito and his family doesn't sound too good. I hope I don't have to kill them. Okay, here.
Hey, what
Pretty.
do you want? Time to split.
I want you to carry some of the stuff because I'm overloaded, and if we have to fight Sito and his family, it's a problem, right? If I need to bring in one of the gangs, that's a problem for Sito. Obviously, I didn't think about that before. Interesting dilemma. Alright, cool. But I think we're going to do that in the next episode. Yeah. I will just loot this here a little bit more divide the loot, and then I see you in 2 days. Thanks for watching. Until then, I'm Stordyr.